Y'all, welcome back to Liam's Tips and Tricks. Tonight is our detailed video on Brawl, the newest PvP area that Nexon has added to the game Darkness Rises. And as always, if you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing, as I will continue to post more videos in the future. I do apologize for how long it took me to get this video out. I went ahead and compiled as much information as I could in the Brawl area to go ahead and share with y'all. So hopefully you find something in here that's helpful to you. And if you feel that I missed anything or would like anything else explained in more detail, go ahead and leave me a comment below, and I will answer it as quickly as I can. But enough with the blah blah. Let's get it on. Alright, first things first, Brawl opens after completing stage 15-9. Recommended power is only 500,000, so that's should be pretty doable even on your smaller alts. May take a little bit of work, but you can get there pretty quickly. Brawl opens 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and also 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is server time. So it does open twice, 12 hours apart, so plenty of opportunity to get in there and get some action. So going to the Brawl screen here, it always shows your top 10 players, and from here you can go ahead and give them praise, get a little gold. Just to quickly go over the rewards, the Brawl points that you do earn during the season, which is a week, you get rewards for certain amounts that you are able to make it to, including 250 gems at 445 BP, and the big reward of 50 trait tickets at 1410. A lot of kills to get there. Also, there is league rewards once a week. Every week your points do reset, but not all the way down to 0. Basically what the system does is, depending on how you do during the season, it has a cutoff point, and it will give you a starting amount of Brawl points for the next season to put you into an appropriate rank. So, unlike duel and team PvP, you don't have to start completely over from scratch every week. As far as matching for Brawl goes, matching is generally done within your tier as a priority, but you will occasionally have other tiers, either lower or higher, jump into matches. One of the reasons that they do have that is it bases it on the number of active players and who's available, and they really just want to fill the matches. You will occasionally go against higher tier people, but that will get less and less as time goes on. Your tiers are entirely determined, and matches are entirely determined by Brawl points and rank, and absolutely not at all by power. And this is a double-edged sword. In my opinion, it is definitely an improvement from how it is with Team PvP and Duel, where a lot of higher power players, and you will actually see it more now because of the increase in Duel and Team PvP rewards, where higher power players will drop power, they'll put on smaller armor and accessories and just go in with bigger weapons and have a significant advantage against people who are currently at the same power. And the reason they do that is in order to get quicker matches or easier matches. But in Brawl, that doesn't apply. If you're on a lower powered character, you will run into significantly higher power players in some of your matches, and it can be really difficult early on, but that will change as time goes on. Within a week or two, as those higher power players score more points, they will move up in ranks, and you won't have to run into them as much anymore. And how do you earn Brawl points? There's only 2 ways to earn Brawl points. One is every kill that you get in a match, you get a bonus Brawl point. The rest of it is entirely determined by your place within the match, from 1 to 8.
In Brawl, everyone is the enemy. While we're going over the information here, I'm going to have a video of a match that I ran through with Garkuth in the background. It was actually one of the unfair matches where I was extraordinarily higher powered than the rest of the people, and I felt kind of bad for it, but hey, I needed the points. One of the helpful things I'd like to point out right on the Right at the beginning here is the list that's on the upper left-hand side there. It shows the currently held places in the match, the destiny points of everyone on it, and their current health. When you click on the icon at the right of the player's status bar in the list, the green arrow next to your character on the main screen tracks them and shows you where they are. If you want to chase down someone low on health, or you want to try and take down a high DP opponent, it's definitely helpful for finding your target. By default, the green arrow automatically selects the player with the current highest DP besides yourself. And how do you earn destiny points? Well, there's only one way: getting kills. Everyone starts with 100 DP, and these are the only available points. In fact, if you add up all the DP on the results at the end, you'll see that the total is still 100 per player. As an example, as a total 800 for an 8-person match. The way it works is that every time somebody dies, they lose 20% of their current DP total to the player that killed them. So if you have 100, you'll lose 20. If you have 140, then you'll lose 28. The player with the killing blow steals those points. The more you have, the more you will lose if you get caught. Strategy is pretty straightforward here. Just survive. I've gotten 3rd place in a match before with 0 kills because I stayed alive at the entire match and ended with 100 DP. Try to kill the higher DP players as a priority if you can. It is possible to get MVP with less kills and even with more deaths if you died early before you started scoring kills and your successful kills were those of the top scoring players. Going over growth points, or GP, that you get access to at the bottom of the screen there, they are earned by damaging enemies in battle. If you take someone from 100% health to 0 and get the kill, you'll get 230 GP total. You get a bonus 30 GP for every kill that you get, and you can use them during the fight to buy buffs or to heal. The buffs available are a movement speed increase, a PvP attack increase, and a defense penetration increase. I personally use heals to keep myself alive, but I also like using the speed boosts and attack and defense penetration boosts. They do definitely make a difference in combat. I will post a chart that has all of the buffs as well as costs and effectiveness, and I'll have that on my Facebook page and post a link below. Now here, I wanted to show you this on Dramara, and this is my don't ever give up until the end, because I'm in 4th place right now, and now you will see me grab this ultimate and wipe out a bunch of players all at the same time. There we go. Took out 4 or 5 right there, immediately jumped me into 1st place, and I was easily able to hold it, even though I had done that in the last 30 seconds of the match. So don't ever give up until the end, until it's all over. You still have a chance.
And since it wouldn't be complete without mentioning at least the achievements, there are some pretty good rewards in the achievements for Brawl. So just for participating in Brawls, you get some skill point chests, nothing really major there. Obtain at least X Brawl points in Brawl, and it will give you the random PvP honor chests. That's pretty helpful. And you also get gems from scoring MVP, and those will add up. Defeating enemies and defeating enemies consecutively both give you gold. Consecutively meaning kill streak. And then getting knockouts gives you some essence. And finally, getting to the higher leagues also gives you just a little bit of gems. So I just heard something earlier today about the Brawl event chests, the S++ fragment chests at the end here, and I wanted to verify it and show you myself. So I have completed the event on almost all of my characters. I'm about to finish my 5th character, so I have done them on pretty much all of them. And so right now I have 45, and we're going to go ahead and use these and see what we get. There you go. So each one is actually giving one of each piece fragment. So these chests are worth 4 times as much as I originally thought that they were. Hopefully you have been able to get most of the Brawl event done on your characters. If you're able to, within the basically 1 day left of the event before the next maintenance and update, if you can finish on any of your characters, I would highly suggest doing it if you do want to get those plus accessory pieces for your mains. And thank you for watching as always. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, share it with your guildmates if you feel that there's helpful information in here, and just let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much, and happy hunting, and have a good night.